Hello and welcome into another video sharing 5 styling tips for guys. I made a video very recently doing 5 styling tips for girls where I gave some advice on ways to style your clothes as well as how to feel confident with who you are as you grow and change over time. And with this video I'm going to be doing the same thing but for guys, because looking stylish isn't just for girls, it's for guys as well. As you grow and change, your style will grow and change with you. Now, remember that this is just my opinion based on what I'm attracted to, so you may have a different opinion, which is totally fine. Feel free to let me know in the comments down below, girls and guys, what you think of these tips. And remember to keep your comments respectful when talking about what you think looks good. First up, tip number 5, accessories. So when it comes to girls and guys, for accessories, you just want something really small that kind of complements your look, whether that be a simple little wristwatch or a small little chain necklace, or even when it comes to accessories like hats, having a baseball cap either backwards or forwards, having a nice little beanie on your head, or even a scarf in the winter. These things can really change your look and just add something extra to it, whether it's small or a bit more showy, depends on you and what you're comfortable with. I think this is a really good way to show off who you are and express yourself in very small ways. Tip number 4, shirts and jackets. These are really great to complement your look. Whether in the summertime it's just a shirt like this or a long sleeve shirt used as a jacket, just unbuttoned over the top of a t-shirt with a little chain necklace and a wristwatch and maybe a beanie or a cap. This is a really classic look for most guys, a real go-to because there are so many different ways to style it depending on what your unique style is. As for going into winter, there are so many different ways to style winter looks, from denim jackets to other kind of suede jackets, or even things like a suit coat. Things like blazers work really well to kind of make it a more professional environment. You don't want to wear a suit all of the time, but you don't always want to wear like a denim jacket. So a good in-between for going on a date, for example, would be just taking that really nice sort of suit jacket and just pairing it over the top of either a shirt like this or a long sleeve shirt, just with a pair of jeans to kind of make it more casual. Just by having that blazer, you're combining two worlds together and making it into something that's kind of semi-casual but semi-professional as well, whether this is going on a date or going to an event where you need to dress up a little bit. Just having more of a suit jacket can look really nice, kind of pulls everything all together. Tip number 3, hair. Hair is a big deal for both girls and guys. When it comes to girls, it's kind of an accessory in itself, styling it so many different ways with makeup and jewelry, but for guys you don't really have as many options. Some guys like to have their hair long, so it does give you some options, but for those guys with the shorter hair, your hair is still a huge deal, a huge part of your look. It tells a story, whether you've got that kind of coiffed gel look or you've got kind of a curly situation. There are so many different ways to play around with your hair to complement your look and kind of show off who you are. So don't be afraid to take risks with your hair or to have a little fun with it, because at the end of the day, it's another way to show off who you are inside and give people an idea of what kind of person you are, showing that off to the world. Tip number 2, hygiene and grooming. These are both two things that are very important to both girls and guys, but for guys, when it comes to grooming especially, you want to make sure that you're taking good care of yourself. Whether you are someone who has a beard or a mustache or a goatee, or you're someone who likes a clean shaven face or a bit of stubble, you need to make sure that you are still shaving it to make it look your best. Even if you do have a beard, you want to make sure that it's looking good, especially since a lot of the time when it comes to beards, food can get stuck in there and it can be a bit of a mess. So you want to make sure that you are taking care of yourself to still look presentable, even if you're going with that more kind of rugged look. So that way people are still impressed by how you look. This goes for hygiene as well. Whether you're someone who has more of that clean look or more of a messier, scruffier look, hygiene is still really important and has no role in your actual style. You want to make sure that you still are having a shower every day, maybe not washing your hair every day, but still showering, brushing your teeth, using deodorant, using body wash, all of that stuff to make sure that you still smell really good, because just because you have a messy style does not mean you need to be a dirty person. So you want to make sure that you are taking care of your body, making sure that you're eating healthy, making sure that you are doing everything you can to be your best self. Finally, number 1, confidence. While not an actual style, confidence does help you with your overall wardrobe and look, because if you are radiating confidence, then you are expressing yourself. And whether you are someone who takes risks with your wardrobe a lot, or you're someone who has a unique style, maybe like a skater vibe or a nice clean look, there are so many different ways to express yourself through your clothing as you grow and change over time. Your look will grow and change with you, and you want to make sure that you are at all times showing a part of yourself, even if it's just a small part. I know it can be really difficult when it comes to confidence. I'm not saying you have to be totally confident, but you want to show off that confidence. You want to exude confidence, even if you yourself aren't totally confident yet. Because at the end of the day, this will help people see you, and it'll help people notice you when it comes to getting a job or a partner, or when it comes to interacting with your friends and other people in your life. Having that confidence to be yourself really tells people a lot about you, and I know it can be scary, and it's not just something that guys struggle with. Girls struggle with confidence all the time and expressing their true self, especially when it comes to different clothing. So you want to make sure that you find a way to incorporate that into your clothing. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that you found these tips helpful and you learned something. If you did, then don't forget to smash it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss any new videos. Also, don't forget to share it with your friends as well if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!